Good morning everyone, I am Sharmila, working as faculty of computers in Sanjeev College of Arts and Science. In last section we discussed about the first and second unit concepts. Now in this section we are going to see the remaining concepts. Open source database section 2. First, Unit 1, Introduction to Open Source. Need of open sources, advantages of open source, applications of open source. Unit 2, Open source operating system, Linux introduction, general overview, kernel mode and user mode, processed advanced concepts, scheduling, personalities, cloning, signals. Next, Unit 3, Open source database. Already 2 units are discussed. Today we are going to see the remaining concepts. Unit 3, Open source database. MySQL introduction, setup, accounting, starting, terminating and writing your own SQL programs. Okay.
SQL. SQL is first launched by IBM. SQL is open source database. SQL is used for organizing, managing and retrieving data. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. SQL works with specific database called relational database. After launching SQL, Microsoft introduces MySQL. It is just like SQL. Next, introduction to MySQL. MySQL is first launched by Microsoft. MySQL server has been downloaded more than 100 million times, so MySQL is open source software. MySQL is free redistribution. The initial release of MySQL server was created in 1995. Next, setting up account. MySQL is the most popular open source relational database management system. MySQL server allows to create numerous user accounts and grant appropriate privileges so that the users can access and manage databases. First, install on Windows or installation on Linux. After installation process in Windows for MySQL, the default username and password is, if you look at this, username is Scott and password is Tiger. In installation time, username entered in Scott and password is Tiger. In my system, my username is system and password is system. Next, setting up MySQL user account. This is the syntax: root @host #MySQL space -u space root -p. -u and p are the, u means precedes the username and p tag involves the password prompt. Next, create an user in MySQL database. This is the syntax: create user, username @host string % identified by password. This is the syntax. And example is MySQL create user, username is Anusha. Anusha is quotations open and close because Anusha is a string character. So quotation. @host string % identified by 1 2 3 4 5. This is the password. Okay, this is username, Anusha is username and 1 2 3 4 5 is the password. So user in MySQL database is created. Next, for suppose delete a user in MySQL database, the syntax is drop command. Drop user, username @host string. MySQL drop user, username is Anusha @192.16810.232% is the ID. This is ID. Okay. So after deletion, so the user in MySQL database is deleted. Okay. Next, write your own SQL programs. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Types of SQL commands are data definition language, data manipulation language, transaction control language, data retrieval language. These are the types of SQL commands. First, data definition language. Data definition language, these commands are used to perform various operations. For example, they are create the table, description, alter the table, truncate the table, drop the table. These are the operations. So first create the table. Create means creating the new table. This functionality of create command is used to create a new table. The syntax is create table, table name, bracket open, field description. Fields means student number, student name and so on. Bracket close, semicolon. This is the syntax for table creation. Next example. Create table. Table name is student. Fields are student number. Number which data? Number data. So data type is number and size is 5, comma, student name, varchar. Student name is character data. So data type declared in varchar. Size is 10, comma, M1 marks. M1, M2, M3 are the marks. Marks also the number data. So data type declared in number data type. Next bracket close, semicolon. Enter. Table is created. This command is used to create the table. Okay. Next. Description. Description shortcut DESC. Description command is used for retrieving the physical structure of database table. That means syntax DESC space student semicolon. Display the physical structure of the student table. This is the structure. Student number, student name, marks M1, M2, M3 and these are the data types. Okay. Next. Alter. Alter command is used to change the existing table structure. Alter means add or modify the new field. My table fields are student number, name, M1, M2, M3. No total field. I am adding the total field. Okay. Using command is alter command. Syntax is alter table, table name, add or modify field description. Example is alter table, table name is student, add. Which field add? Total field. TOT means total. Total which data type? Number data type. So I am declared number, semicolon. So total field is added in my table, student table. Okay. Alter command is used to add the new field. Next. Truncate. Delete the data permanently. Syntax is truncate table, table name. Example, truncate table, student. So student data is deleted permanently. Okay, next. Next command is drop. Drop the table. Drop command is used to delete the table permanently. Drop means delete the table permanently. Truncate means delete the data permanently. So drop command, syntax, drop table, table name, semicolon. Example is drop table, table name is student. Okay. So student table is deleted. These are the data definition language commands. Next, data manipulation language. These commands are used to perform various operations. For example, insert the data, update the data, delete the data and select the data. First, insert the data. Insert command is used to insert the data into the table. So syntax is insert into table values, list of values. Okay. Example is insert into table name is student, values, bracket open, ampersand, student number, comma, quotations open, ampersand, student name, quotations close. Quotations, that means student number is character data, so quotations open and close. Next, ampersand, M1, M2, M3. These are the marks. Bracket close, semicolon. Output. Enter value for student number 1, student name Murthy, marks M150, M260, M370. So enter. One row is created. That means one student data is inserted in the table. Okay. Next. Update the data. Update command is used to modify the data and also perform calculations. Example, This is customer table. I am creating the customer table and update the second row address. So Ram address is Hyderabad. I am updating. If you look at this, update customer set address equal to Guntur, where ID equal to 2. ID to address changed by Guntur. Okay. If you look at this result, ID number 2, address changed by this Guntur. This is the final result. This is the update command. Next, delete the data. The functionality of delete command is used to delete the data from the table. Delete command is used to delete the data in the table. Student table. Syntax is delete from table name semicolon. Example, delete from table name is student. So student data is deleted. Next, select. Select command is used to display the data to the user. Okay, syntax is select star from table name. Example is select star from student. So student table is displayed. Select command is used to display the data. So student data is displayed. Next, transaction control language. These commands are used to perform various operations. For example, they are rollback, commit. Rollback. Rollback means restoring table content. That means undo. Statement is used to cancel previous processed query and return back the actual data. Syntax is rollback semicolon. Example, delete from student. After rollback command, rollback is completed and the data is restoring. Next, commit. Commit statement is used to make permanent store all transaction and clear the buffer. Once commit is used, rollback is not working. Commit means storing the data. Next, syntax is commit semicolon. Output, commit completed. Okay, enter. Next, data retrieval language. The select statement is used to retrieve data from a table in the database. So different ways to retrieve data from table using select command. First, retrieve all records, retrieve single field, retrieve multiple fields. First, if you look at this table name is student. Some data is here, admission number, student name, specialization, fee. First command is select star from student. That means student table is displayed. Star meaning overall data is displayed. So student table is displayed. Okay. Retrieve all records. So all records are displayed. Next, retrieve single record. This is my table. Retrieve single record means only selected record is displayed. Okay. Example, select admission number from student. In student table, only admission number is displayed. Okay. If you look at this table, admission number is displayed. This is retrieve single field. The example is select admission number from student table. Okay. Next, retrieve multiple fields. Display multiple field columns from the student table. That means more than one field is displayed. Admission select. Select meaning display admission number, comma student name from student table. There are two fields are displayed. Today we will see how to write the SQL queries by using SQL database. First of all, install the Oracle software. After installation, go to search and run SQL command line. This is the SQL command line. Open and connect. Type the connect, enter. Username and password. My username is system and password is also the system. In installation time, I entered username and password is system. So system password is So connected. Next, start the table creations. In table creation, the command is create command. Create table. Table name is student. Bracket open. Fields. Fields are student number, name and so on. Student number, which data type? Number. So data type is declared in number data type. Comma. Student name. Student name is character. So data type is varchar. Size is 20. Okay. Next, comma. Marks M1. Marks is also the number data. So data type is number. Comma. M2. Number. Comma M3. Number. Okay. Bracket close, semicolon. Enter. Table is created. This is the create command. New table is created. Table name is student. Okay. Next command is description. Description command can be used for retrieving the physical structure of database table. So open the physical structure of table. Command is DESC. That means description. DESC student. Semicolon, enter. So open the structure. Student structure. First field student number data type, student name, varchar, M1, M2, M3 are the most data types are here. Okay, this is the table structure. Next command is alter. Alter command is used to change existing table structure. That means alter is used to add the new field. Okay, there is no total field in this table. I am adding the total. Which command is used? Alter command is used. So alter space table space student space add total. Total which data type? Total is also the number data. So I am declared number data type. Semicolon. This is the alter command. Alter means adding. Table student. Add. Which field is added? In student table total field is added. Okay. Enter. Table is altered. Okay. If open the table structure. DESC table name student. Semicolon, enter. So total field is added in this student table. Okay. That is the alter command. Next, insert the values in the table, student table. So insert command is insert into student values. My table name is student. So student values. This is the insert command. Open ampersand first field name student number, comma, quotations open, ampersand, student name. Student name is the characters. So, this is the string data. So, quotations are open. Next, comma, ampersand, M1, comma, ampersand, M2, comma, ampersand, M3, ampersand total. TOT means total. Bracket close, semicolon. Enter. Enter the values. Enter value for student number 1. Enter. Student name Raju. Enter. M1 marks 50. M2 marks 50. M3 100. So total 200. Okay. Enter. One row is created. So, 1% data is inserted in that table. One row is created. Next, second person data is entered. Reverse slash enter. Enter second person data. Number 2, student number 2, enter. Student name Ramu, enter. M1 100 marks, M2 30 marks, M3 50 marks. So total 180. Enter. One row is created. So next, reverse slash enter. Third data. Student number 3. Enter. Name Verma. Enter. Marks 100. Enter. M2 60. Enter. M3 40. Enter. Total 200. Enter. One row is created. List of students in this table. 3 students data is created. This is the insert command. Insert command is used to insert the values in the table, student table. Okay. This is the insert command. Next. Display the table. Display the table. Which command is used in select command? Select star from student semicolon. Star means overall table data. Select display. Select means display the student table. Okay, enter. This is the student table data. This is the table. Which command is used to display the student table? Select star from student. Okay. Next. Update command. Update command is used to modify the data and also performs calculations. Okay. Update command is used to modify the data. Next, update. Update student set name equal to Asha. So open string. This is the string Asha, where student number equal to which number? 2 semicolon. Enter. Sorry, name kaadu, student name. If you look at this table, name is wrong. The table field name is student name as name. Okay, update as name. Okay, enter. One row updated. Update command meaning is update the table. My table student number 2 is name Ramu. Student name Ramu. I changed, update the name Asha. Okay. Open the table. Select star from student. Semicolon, enter. So, name is changed. Second name is Asha. First I enter the second name Ramu. After updation command, the second name is Asha. Okay. This is the update command. Next. Select command. In select, retrieve single field in the table. That means select. The command is select as name from student. Student semicolon. That means only student column is displayed. This command meaning is This query meaning is select student name from student. Only this column is display. Enter. Okay. Display the student name column. Next. Retrieve multiple fields in the table. So multiple fields, select display multiple fields. Select student name, comma, next total. Okay, these two fields are displayed. From which table? Student table. Semicolon. Enter. Only two fields are displayed. This is the command. Select student name, comma, total from student table. Okay. Next. Delete the data from the table. So command is delete from table name is student. Okay, this command is used to delete the data from the student table. Enter. 3 rows deleted. Open the table. Yes, we select star from student. Enter. No rows. Sorry, from spelling is wrong. Forward from. Okay. So no rows selected because in using delete command. Next, truncate command. Truncate command is used to delete the data permanently. Only the data is deleted permanently. The command is truncate table. Table name is student. Semicolon. Enter. Truncate spelling is wrong. Truncate T-R-U-N-C-A-T. Truncate. Enter. Table truncated. That means data is deleted. Open the table. Select star from student. Semicolon. Enter. No row selected because data is deleted. And next, drop command. Drop command is used to overall table is deleted. Okay, drop table. Table name is student. Semicolon. Enter. Table drop. There is no student table because drop the table. Open the table. Select star from student. Semicolon. Enter. Table or view does not exist because table is dropped. That means table is deleted. These are some example commands in SQL. Okay, and close the page. Exit. Exit. Enter. So close the page. Okay.
So these are the examples of SQL commands. Thank you all for listening. Thank you.